My name is Mahmood Qureshi. I am teacher of PS Sheikh Mualla Kandi, clubbed with UPS Kandi Bala. Today is 26th of May 2021. Dear students of 8th class, today our topic is The Unthinkful Man, taken from 8th class English textbook. This chapter is begin today from the summary of this chapter. The summary of the chapter is: a poor Brahmin named Raman lived with his wife in a small town. He was so poor that he and his wife had to remain hungry for a number of days. One day his wife said to him, "Why do not you try to seek some job in the nearby town?" He liked the idea and decided to search this job in the nearby town. On the next day, he started the journey and passed through a forest. Then he was tired and hungry. He collected some wild fruit for eating near a well in the forest. Just a minute, he heard some wonderful voices of living creature from the well. Then he peeped into the well. He saw a tiger, a monkey, a snake, and a man in the well. The tiger saw him and said, "Please help me out of the well. I will be ever grateful to you for this kind action of yours." Raman was frightened because the wildness of a tiger is not little bit. Then the tiger promised him, "I will do not harm to you. I will try to help you one day." Raman was a nice and a kind man. He took pity on the tiger and pulled him out of the well. The tiger was so happy and said to Raman, "Thankful, kind man." The tiger said to him, "If you ever need my help, please come to my cave." The tiger recalled him, "Do not mistake for help the selfish man in the well. He is the most ungrateful creature on this earth." As soon as the monkey called out to Raman and said, "I have no chance to come out from this deep well, please help me out," Raman was agreed and pulled out the monkey. The monkey also thanked the kind man and said, "If you ever need my help, please come to the mango tree by the river outside the jungle." The monkey also advised the Raman not to pull the man out of the well. He is a very ungrateful creature. Do not listen to him. Raman had hardly sat down to eat the wild fruits when the snake called out to him, "Please, kind sir, help me out of this well and save my life." Raman was scared of the snake, but the snake promised him, "I do not harm to you." The kind man again took pity on the snake and pulled him out of the well. The snake also thanked him and said, "If you need my help, just call out to me and I shall be there to help you. But don't listen to that ungrateful man. Don't pull him out of the well." So saying, the snake slithered away. Later that the man called out to Raman, "Please save my life." It was the greatest mistake of Raman. He thought, "What harm can this man do to me?" Then he pulled him out of the well. In the same way, the man thanked him and said, "If you need my help, come to me. I live in Varanasi and I am a goldsmith by profession." The kind person reached the nearby town. For several days he searched to get a job, but he could not find it. He again suffered in hunger and tired. Then he decided to go back home. As he neared the forest, he came to the river. He remembered the monkey's place and decided to go to the monkey. The monkey saw him and came running to him. Raman told the monkey, I am so hungry for several days. At once, the monkey climbed up the tree and picked up sweet, juicy mangoes for Raman. Raman ate the mangoes and satisfied his hunger. He thanked the monkey and continued journey. On his way, he came upon a cow. He remembered the tiger and decided to meet him as well. He went to the cow and called out for the tiger. The tiger immediately recognized his voice and came out from the cow. The tiger gave him a golden necklace. It is of no use to me. Perhaps it might help you, the tiger said to Raman. Raman was very hungry to receive the necklace and decided that I will sell this golden necklace and start a business of my own. He thanked the tiger and continued his journey. He remembered the goldsmith's promise and he decided to go to his town Varanasi and sell the necklace to him. So, instead of going home, he went to Varanasi. When Raman reached the goldsmith's shop, he showed him the necklace, but this necklace was not by the goldsmith to the prince who had gone missing some months back. He recognized the necklace and decided to report the matter to the king. He asked gently to the Raman, just wait, I will come soon. Thus, the ungrateful man reached to the king and tell all the story of the necklace. He said to the king, I had made the necklace for the prince. I am sure the king have killed the prince and stolen the necklace. The king also recognized the necklace. He sent him soldiers to the goldsmith shop and ordered them to arrest Raman. Raman was arrested by the king's soldiers and locked him in a dark cell. He could not understand by the reason of arrest. He heard the actual guilty from the king's guard. He was horrified to hear this. Because he was innocent and a kind person, Raman remembered the advice of the animals. They were right to saying that this man was ungrateful creature. He felt sad and said, the animals had been better than this man. The lost animal creature is the snake. Raman remembered the snake and called out to the snake for help. Meanwhile, the snake slithered into the person. The snake asked him, what can I do for you? Raman told him how I would came out from the cell. The snake was sad to hear about Raman's plight. The snake abruptly thought a plan. I will slip into the queen's chamber and bite her. Nobody could able to cure her, but only you saw her. If you touch her forehead, she will wake up. The king will be pleased and he will let you free. Same plan was happened. The doctor and other hakims was failed for cure her. The king announced that if anybody was able to cure the queen, the person would get a handsome reward. The announcement was also reached to the Raman. He offered to go and try to cure the queen. Once he was reached to the queen's chamber, he touched the queen's forehead. Within no time, queen opened her eyes. She was cured of the snake bite. The king was pleased with Raman. He asked him, tell the actual fact for the land up in the prison. Raman narrated the whole story to the king, including the goldsmith's ungratefulness. Hearing his story, the king got boiled up with the goldsmith. He ordered the guards to arrest the cruel and ungrateful man. The king said to the goldsmith, you will spend whole life into the jail. because you framed wrong charges against an innocent man. In the last, the king turned to Raman and gave him a bag full of gold coins. He said to him, "Go home and live happily." Raman thanked the king and went home. His poverty was overcome, and their family will live in a splendor manner.